Hi guys, welcome back to another Star Wars Shatterpoint unboxing video. I got these guys for Christmas. It is the Jedi Hunters Squad Pack. You get the Grand Inquistor, Reva, the 5th brother and the 4th sister. I have actually painted up a squad of these before. They're pretty nice models. I was trying to lean more towards the dark side, or the light side I should say, but definitely be going heavy on the dark side list now that I have these guys. So the box has the usual cellophane on it. We'll just pop that open and have a look at what's inside. Okay guys, so the box is open and this is what you get inside. So you get your instruction manuals, QR code, just a nice close up of the models for painting reference if that's the way you want to paint them. Cardboard separator sheet, not too important. We have one bag of sprues and all of the cards. I haven't actually read the cards for these yet, so I'll pop them out and sort them in a minute, but we'll have a look at this first. So there's four characters in this kit. I find these Ziploc bags are really useful for storing different bits and stuff because you just get 2 per Shatterpoint kit, so I've been stockpiling them. You have your 4 standard bases, nothing major there, and I've just knocked my super glue into the back of the couch. We have 1 sprue for the 4 characters. Okay, so straight up off the bat, this looks like the Grand Inquistor himself. You have the billowing cloak, and there's some nice detail on the legs cloth there. That's obviously the ridges or the divots where the cloak connects in for the gluing. Torso is pretty nice. You have 2 head options here, so that's his 2 arms. One of them's outreached and then one of them is for the lightsaber. For the heads, interesting. One of them looks like he's a slightly bigger forehead than the other one. It might be indicative of different styles of the animation. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to have a look into that one. Over here then we have 2 more of the Inquisitor lightsabers. This must be one of the girls' ones because the arm is a lot skinnier. We have the makings of the second character. The 2 legs will connect together, BO4, BO3, leg tabard BO9, and then you have some more arm attachments here. Again, more female arms, which I presume this section here will make up the 5th sister. She's kind of orangey skin with like Twi'lek hair, or I don't even know if it's hair and the Twi'leks have. Some very nice detail in the torsos here for the cloth. Nice chest armor. You can really see the detail with the thin line down the middle separating it. It's very nice. We have base and debris then, just kind of starship floor, a bit of grating, and then we also have it's a raised piece, so that's the second part. Strange thing I've never seen done before is this here, where the head is on the outside of the frame. That is Reva's head. It's quite detailed. This piece here, this little kind of terrain piece, is for the 4th brother, or is it the 5th brother? I can't remember. He's basically cut this thing with his lightsaber. He's after doing like a flip and slicing through it or something. So when I'm painting this, what I've seen a few people doing is painting the edges of this red hot as if the lightsaber's just cut through it. This is most definitely his legs and torso because they're massive compared to the other torsos we've seen. You can really see the crispness of the cloth there. He's kind of got a Sith control panel chest piece, which is nice. Obi-Wan Kenobi style shoulder armor, a size 16 boot. I'm not sure what these are. They're probably either leg connectors or something to do with his arms. And we also get 2 head options for him. You can, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but that's an Imperial symbol that's on his shoulder pad. That is insane. It's on his arm, sorry, it's on both of them. So for the first head, that is it there. If that will focus in for us. So that's the first head, and then the second head looks very similar. It just looks like he's a bit angrier in the second head. I think that's the way it's meant to be. Okay, so that's the sprue. I'm gonna try and get these assembled in a timely manner, and we can come back and have a look at them unpainted and assembled. Okay guys, so welcome back. I have finished building all 4 of the Inquisitors. I only superglued lightsabers to myself 4.5 times. Half time because it was a broken lightsaber and I had to try and fix it. So when you are doing your cuts on the lightsabers, just be careful that you get your clipper as close to the lightsaber as possible and clip it that way. Make sure it's the flat end that's on the lightsaber, because one of mine came broken. I had to try and put it back together and I nearly broke another one clipping it off. But here we have the finished models. I've painted this guy, I've painted the whole squad before, but I have seen people do alternate schemes where instead of doing them in the black armour of the Sith, they're, you know, kind of wearing normal light side Jedi armour. This is Reva. Her lightsaber was broke when it came, so you can kind of see the nodule there. I'm gonna leave it to dry because I kept knocking her off this when I was trying to set her down, because there was a bit of super glue on my finger. So she has 2 rivet points or anchor points in here and here to glue her to the base. She's pretty cool as well. I love the fact that it's almost as if the force is like she's pushing the force, the wind's blowing behind her and stuff. It's cool. Then we have the 5th brother. So I went with the head that looked a little bit more angry, and he's basically after jumping down and chopping this thing in half. So I'll paint that up then to have the glowing effect and stuff inside it. He's quite bigger than the girls, quite a bit bigger. Now he is obviously bigger in the shows as well, but there you go. And then this is the 4th sister. So she's pretty cool as well. They all went together pretty easy. I used Gorilla Glue for mine, and they're lovely models. Didn't appreciate having to glue the back of her head to the front of it, because the Gorilla Glue nozzle I have isn't exactly pinpoint accurate. So it was interesting trying to get that off my finger, but it's grand. The models go together really easy. It took me 42 minutes and 41 seconds to cut them out, clean them and build them, and I got them stuck to myself a good few times. So that's the models done, and we'll have a quick look at the cards before we sign off. Okay, so first up we have the Grand Inquistor Fallen Jedi. So he has an action he can complete at the start of his activation. Pretty sick card. So we'll go through this first. I hope there's no super glue on my thing. So his kind of star action does when you draw him, you know who we are, yeah. At the start of this unit's activation, choose an allied Inquisitor secondary character or an allied Inquisitor supporting character, one character in this unit, and the chosen character may dash. So he gets a dash, and whoever he picks also gets a dash, which is pretty good. The secret's uncovered. It's 2 force. Choose an objective marker within 5 that is controlled by an opposing player. Remove the opposing player's control from the chosen objective. That's really good. The temple records are quite complete. It's 1 force. When a character in this unit is targeted with a melee attack by an enemy force user character, this unit may use this ability. This unit may flip its stance card, and the defender adds 2 dice to the defense roll. That's interesting. Okay. So basically he spends 1 force, flips his stance to whichever, if you need to switch it, and he gets 2 extra defense roll. That's really good. Clearly you are a poor student. When an allied Inquisitor character wounds an enemy unit after the attack is resolved, one allied Inquisitor's character may heal 2. Then if the wounded unit was a force user, refresh 2 force. That's really good. I was kind of put off by him because he's a bad guy, but reading his rules, like, he's a very interesting character. He's got 9 stamina and 3 wounds, I think is the way they work. So basically he can take 9 damage 3 times. He has a squad point of 8 and he's bringing 3 force. so he's pretty good. So he has the Form 5 Gem Soul, which is the same as the one Anakin has. Push and a damage straight off, an automatic damage for his first, and then you have your different angles. So if we go up, we have a disarm and a damage, another push and 2 damage, pin and a damage, 2 damage, and I think that's a redeploy. I'm not sure what that one is. Let me check. For his adaptive fighter, the defense expertise 1 to 2 will get you a block and then a crit to a hit. 3 expertise will get you a block, a crit to a hit, and a crit to a miss, which is good. And then if you go full ham on the bottom row with a 4+ defense expertise, you're getting a block. You're turning 2 crits to misses, which is amazing, and a jump. So he's very agile on the board. And if you flip it over, his other stance then is Form 2 Makashi. So you're getting 2 damage off the mark, and we'll go with the upper track first. A pin and a damage, so you're up to 3 damage. Strain and a damage, 3 damage, we're up to 7 damage. An advance and a damage, which is 8, and then another 2 for 10 damage total, which is mental. You could nearly wound a few primaries with that. If you'd wound most things if you got the full track on that. And if we go with the lower track, then 3, 4, 7, 8, you're still getting 9 damage, and then you're getting a pin, an expose, your move, and a jump. So if you really wanted to get across the board to contest and you got that far, it shouldn't really be that much of a problem. So in this form, he has his range 4 thrown lightsaber, 5 attack dice, 5 defense, and then in melee he has 7 attack dice and 5 defense. So thrown lightsaber, if you get 1 expertise, you're getting 2 hits. 2 to 4 expertise, you're getting a crit and a hit, and then 5+ is a crit, a hit, and an automatic damage, which puts you up to 11 if you went for the full track. Now obviously he's better in combat with this because we have spinning lightsaber. 1 expertise will get you a crit and a damage. 2 to 3 will get you 2 crits and a damage, and 4+ will get you 2 crits and 2 damage. So you have the potential there to get up to 12 damage, which is mental stuff. Defense wise then, not so good, because obviously you're leaning more into the attack with this one. So you have 1 to 3 expertise will get you 2 blocks, and 4+ will get you 2 blocks and convert a crit to a miss. So he is actually, I'm looking forward to playing him, I can tell you that. I'm really looking forward to using some of them abilities. But we'll move on to Reva next. Okay, so on the box art it's calling her Reva, which is her name in the lore, but she's down as the third sister on the cards. So here's her art card here. It's very nice. I love the kind of red glow across the black armour from the lightsabers. Having a look at her abilities, so third sister. Call the Hunt is a 1 force cost ability. Choose an allied Inquisitor supporting character within 4. The chosen character may dash or make a 5 dice attack. Unreal. Force jump, it's 1 force and you get the jump. Deflect, after a shooting attack targeting a character in this unit is resolved, this unit may use this ability. If the attack roll contained 1 or more miss results, the attacking unit suffers 2 damage. So that's always good to have on a Jedi. Your fear betrays you, 1 force cost. When a character in this unit makes a lightsaber attack as part of a combat action before dice are rolled, it may use this ability. Remove 1 or more conditions from the defender. Add 2 dice to the attack roll for each condition that was removed. So if you got a few conditions on, you add 2 dice per condition that was there, which is really powerful. She's got 8 stamina and 2 wounds. And then if we flip her over, she costs 4. She is down as Reva. She's the secondary unit, and she brings 0 force. So you're not getting a lot of force there. He's only bringing 3. Okay, so have a look here. She only has 1 stance, which is the Form 2 Makashi. Starting off in the damage track will go upwards. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're getting 6 damage. A push, an expose, a push, and a jump. She's really pushing people around. And then if you go down, you're only getting, or you're actually getting more damage. You're getting 7 damage if you go down. You're getting 3 pushes and a jump. So you're sacrificing the expose for the extra damage. So she doesn't have a shooting attack, but she has 5 dice defense against shooting. She has 7 dice attacking for melee and 4 dice defending. For her spinning lightsaber melee attack, 1 expertise will get you, 1 to 2 expertise, sorry, will get you a hit and a damage. 3 to 4 will get you a crit, hit and a damage, and then 5 plus is 1 crit, 2 hits and a damage. So if you went on the downwards track, you'd be getting 8 damage if you maxed out here. Then for her defensive expertise will get her 1 to 3 is 2 blocks, and 4 plus is 2 blocks and a crit to a hit. And then that is Reva. We'll move on to the 5th brother next. Okay, so on to the 5th brother. This guy is an absolute animal. He's huge. So this is similar to the head I went with. He's real angry looking. So 5th brother, he has a 2 force cost ability called Force Repulse. Choose a character in this unit. Push each character within 2 of the chosen character 2 inches away from it. So it's great again for clearing objectives. He can spend 1 force for a force jump. Enfeeble. When a character in another allied Inquisitor unit makes an attack as part of a combat action, before dice are rolled, this unit may use this ability. If the targeted character is within 4 of a character in this unit, the target gains expose. You don't have to pay for that. Basically, if you are attacking someone with makes an attack as part of a combat action, so shooting or melee within 4 of him, he can throw on an expose it, which will work well with Reva, because then you can use that to get back or you can stack to get 2 additional attack dice. Resolve. When a character in this unit is contesting 1 or more active objectives, it has protection and steadfast, so it can't be pushed, and you're reducing your damage by 1. Inquisitorial mandate. When determining control of an objective marker that a character in this unit is contesting, if there is a tie, this unit's controlling player takes control of the objective. So if it's you and Anakin on the objective, you get it because of this rule. He has 9 stamina and 2 wounds. He is a 4 cost model, so basically you can either take Reva and him, or Reva and the 5th sister. That's your options. So he's not bringing any force, and he is one of the supporting units. Then onto his damage track. So you have 2 points you can start at. The first one gets you an expose and a damage, a strain and a damage, a push and 2 damage, an active ability, which is good because then you can either jump or force repulse, and 3 damage. So you could get a maximum of 7 damage out of him. And then if you go to the bottom track, the only difference is instead of an expose, you're getting a push, which is good. No shooting attack, 5 dice defense against shooting, which is good. 7 attack dice in melee and 6 defense, which is nice to have the extra one there. Spinning lightsaber, so 1 attack expertise will get you a crit and a damage, pushing you up to 8 damage. And then 3 plus expertise will get you a crit, a hit and a damage. So again, putting you up to the 8. Defensive wise, 1 to 2 expertise will get you 1 block, and 3 plus expertise will get you 2 blocks. It's because he's a chunky dude. It's going to be hard for him to maneuver out of the way. And then finally we have the 4th